Hello everyone, so it's exactly 7 days until the transfer window shuts for January. Next Monday, the 2nd of February, it shuts. Well, technically it's not really a January window, is it? But today there's news on Fer López is gone. There's a link with a Norwegian winger. And there's some updates on Muller Wolfer, which I actually spoke about this last video, but we'll get into it, and a bit on a journalist calling us a joke club. But let's start with Fer López. Let's get that out the way. So it's been a bit of a up and down window for him, hasn't it? Like late December, mid-December, it was linked he was going back to Celta Vigo. Then he was off to championship clubs. He allegedly didn't want to go, but now he is in Spain. And when you're watching this, it'll probably be announced that he has joined Celta Vigo on loan. According to Liam Keane, they have paid his full wages and there will be a small loan fee. And yeah, you all saw the footage of him in the airport. I think it was yesterday when he arrived. So yeah, good luck to Fer López. It's a 6-month loan deal and hopefully he can tear it up for us in the championship once he returns. If he wants to stay playing for us in the championship, obviously, but hasn't been very good, as it hasn't worked out. I was really excited when he come in, and it's been not great, the Fer López story, but good luck to him. I hope he can enjoy his football again and, yeah, progress in his career, because there's certainly a talent there. Now, let's talk about David Muller Wolfer. Now, my last news video was Thursday last week. If you remember, I spoke about an outlet in Italy called Roma TV, said that Roma are interested in David Muller Wolfer and they're going to prepare to start making bids. And at the time, I hadn't seen this anywhere else, so I was a bit sceptical whether to put it in the video, but I did, and it turns out they were correct, because since then, Fabrizio Romano and other journalists over there, big prominent journalists, have said that there's been a bid, and now Liam Keane's jumped on it, Alex Crook, all the usual suspects have jumped on it, that Roma have bid €8 million. Wow, very low offer if you ask me for David Muller Wolfer. We signed him for £12.1 million. If all add-ons were triggered, it was £10 million plus £2.1 million in add-ons. So that's way under the valuation. Obviously, he's second fiddle to Hugo Bueno. He probably wants to start playing regular football to get into... Well, he probably will start for Norway anyway in the World Cup, but obviously he'd like to be playing football. And yeah, this is interesting. Wolves have obviously rejected that offer. So Wolves are standing firm on most players, and I think that is an insulting opening offer if you ask me. And the reason this has come about as well, I know there was a lot to do with... Robinson going to Spurs, and then Liverpool wanted, is it just Tsikmas, I think it is, that plays for Liverpool. He's on loan at Roma, so if he returns, so it's a bit of a merry-go-round. But yeah, Roma want him. Their manager, which I said in my last video, admires him as a wing back and like a old school left back normally as well. So be interesting to see what happens with David Muller Wolfe. But on this early evening on Monday, Wolves have rejected an €8 million offer. But fair play to that Italian outlet. They got in before Fabrizio and everyone, so I'm glad I mentioned it now. So got in there early on that news, and let's see how that one progresses. Now, let's just talk a little bit about Agadu. Nothing's really changed, but one funny quote that's come out of... So the journalist, I don't want to butcher his name, but it's Yagiz Sabunkoglu. He's the one who's very connected with Besiktas, very in the know. He's been giving all the updates on the Agadu saga. The last we heard is that it had all been agreed for a €17 million transfer, with add-ons, I believe. But then at the last minute, Wolves wanted Besiktas to pay approximately €1 million extra in FIFA solidarity fee, contribution fee. And the journalist actually called Wolves a joke of a club, because it was all agreed. They asked for this extra money and then it fell through and Besiktas stepped away for the meantime. But he's calling Wolves a joke club. Now, are they a joke club? Or they have been, from a Wolves point of view, in the last few windows. But I like the fact they're standing firm and trying to get their money. Obviously rejecting the Muller Wolfe bid. They've rejected Besiktas for the Agadu bid. They've rejected Leeds for the Strand Larsen bid. So they want to make sure we get the right money for these players. And there's only a week left, so there's not much more negotiations that can go on. But I think Besiktas might come back in for Agadu in this last week of the window. But it's just hilarious that he's calling Wolves a joke club. Right, just a player that we're loosely linked with. So Aaron Dunham, has emerged as one of the highest rated attackers in France this season after impressing consistently for Toulouse. He's 27 and he's been shown growing maturity and reliability in his performances. His ability to influence matches on a regular basis has made him an appealing option for teams seeking proven quality rather than potential alone. So he's a winger, he's 5'10", as I said, he's 27. He's got 18 appearances for Norway at international level with a couple of goals. He's got 16 appearances so far for Toulouse. And he's got 6 goal contributions, has earned one of the highest overall ratings in the league since the start of the season. So it is said, though, that another team interested in Dunham is Fulham. So who's he going to pick? A team that's going down or a team that's going to be in the Premier League next season? So I just thought I'd mention it because apparently Wolves have been keeping an eye on him and are interested in Aaron Dunham, a winger. So, you know, Fer López is gone, Manetz is gone. Maybe he's one Wolves are targeting to fill in those positions. Obviously, we're still linked with Telly, who I've mentioned before, so maybe it'd be him who could come in this last week of the January window, or it could be in the summer. So keep an eye on Norwegian Aaron Dunham, and that is according to a Norwegian outlet called Nettavisen Sport. So keep an eye on that one. It's very interesting going into this last week. I think I said in my last video I thought there'd be a lot more that had gone on. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be meltdown if not much has happened, in my opinion, when the window shuts. If we just get rid of like 3 or 4 players and bring nobody in, it will not go down well at all. But please like the video, everyone. Really do appreciate the support on the channel. I love keeping an eye out for the news to share with you and give my opinions on. Please comment your thoughts down below on the news. Please subscribe. As you know, I'm after 15,000. It really helps the channel. And yeah, I'll catch you for my next video, which obviously most likely will be another update as we go in the last week where news will come thick and fast. Cheers, everyone.